Imagine standing in a crowd of more than 5,000 people. You've been listening to Jesus all day, the sun is setting, everyone is hungry, and the only food anyone can find is 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. What would you expect to happen next? Thousands of people hanging on every word spoken. They've been there all day, listening to Jesus, completely captivated. They are miles from the nearest town, and as the sun begins to dip low, a different feeling starts to ripple through the crowd. Hunger. Parents begin worrying about their children. The nearest village is miles away. There are no markets, no restaurants, no way to feed a crowd this large. They see the problem, a logistical nightmare. They go to Jesus with a practical solution. Send them away. Let them go find food for themselves. It makes sense. But Jesus has a different idea. He turns to them and asks a simple, profound question. What food do we have? Not much. In the entire crowd, all they can find is one small offering from a young boy, 5 simple barley loaves and 2 small fish. Barely a meal for one person, let alone a multitude. It seems laughable, almost insulting to the scale of the need. How could that possibly feed everyone? But Jesus takes it. He looks up to heaven and gives thanks. Then he starts breaking the bread. He hands it to the disciples, and they begin to pass it out. And they just keep passing it out, again and again and again. The supply doesn't run out. That tiny meal multiplies in their hands. Everyone eats. Not just a few bites to stave off the hunger, but they eat until they are completely satisfied. And when it's all over, when every stomach is full, the disciples are told to gather the leftovers. They don't fill a single bag. They fill 12 baskets. For Christians, this story is more than just a miracle of food. It's a profound lesson. It shows that in the face of overwhelming need, God doesn't ask for what we don't have. He asks for what we do. Faith often begins not with a grand gesture, but with the simple, trusting act of giving what little we have and watching it become more than enough.